Feet together. Right. Yo. Welcome to Sensei's Backyard Dojo. I hope you're well. I hope you're rested. I hope you're stretched and geared up. Today we're going to move on with our series of videos about kata with application and with opponents. We're going to be going through our second Purple Belt Kata, Purple Belt Kata, Tabi, Hajimaru no Kata. We will go through it first, just so you get familiar with it, and then we will move into application with partners. So first of all, let's go through the kata. Okay, so we bow, yoi, we announce Tabi ga Hajimaru no Kata. What does that mean, I wonder? I'm sure you know. Ich. So stepping forward into cat's paw stance with an inner block. Knee, grab, kick. San, grab, down low. Shi, grab, turn and block. Roku, backwards, block. Sech, grab, over, down. Hutch, over and back. Notice I step backwards. Ku, ha! Punching down. Ju, back kick. Ich, stand and kick. Knee, turn, kick. This is round, crescent kick. San, block. Shi, grabbed, punch. Tummy, go, head, around. I'm going to step backwards a little bit just because I'm out of room on my deck. Forwards, up into the armpit, and I grab the elephant by the trunk, step backwards and throw. Shall we say sech? Let's say sech. Sech, forwards, and I'll step forward into forward leaning stance. I'm doing my outer block, and I'm going to turn into horse riding stance, cross my hands over and grab the hand that I've blocked, brush my knee, put it there, step around and throw, back foot, kick, pull in, throw, 1, 2, 3. Ich, block, knee, kick, san, grab, kick down low, shi, around, go, backwards, block, sech, grab, over and down, hutch, over and down, ku, punch, ha, ju, kick, ich, stand and kick, knee, kick, go. I'm in horse riding stance, block, grab, roku, punch, punch, tummy then face, grab the elephant, sech, and step, throw, hutch, block, grab, brush the knee into the back, turn, down, ku, back leg, kick, pull in, throw, ju, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Excellent. Alrighty. I'm going to need an assistant. Here's one I prepared earlier. And then there was two. Alrighty, so let's start. We're going to begin on the angle here. So we're going to begin with a right-handed punch to the face. And we're going to block. I'm meeting his right with my right. I should say I'm moving his right with my right. And I've dropped. See how my stance has moved me to, I'm actually on the outside of him. I grab and tummy, boom, which bends him over. I step down, I grab the back of his shoulder, and I'm going to kick his ankle, his thigh, sorry not his thigh, his ankle, his calf, or his knee with a nice big wind up, boom, which drops him down. From here, I could just break his arm or anything like that if I wanted to, but he's on the ground. That's what I need, okay? So let's do that again. We'll do it on both sides so you can see. So left hand. So I'm going to, so left hand, I'm going to move cat's paw. So my cat's paw stance has moved me about that, my head about that much to the side. So he misses anyway. There's my block, grab, kick, kick. So let's do it again. Right hand side. 1, 2, 3. That's one opponent. Left hand side. 1, 2, 3. Right hand side. 1, 2, 3. Left hand side. 1, 2, 3. Right hand side. 1, 2, 3. Left hand side. 1. Oh, I messed it up. 2, 3. Right. Left. Flick. Excellent. So, boom, boom, boom. So he's down. The next technique, someone comes up and grabs you on the shoulder. You look, always look. With the hand that is furthest away, you capture. And all you're going to do is turn. Even without engaging this hand here, if I captured and held that onto my shoulder, watch what happens to his arm. Okay? Straightens off. It's kind of painful for him. Watch what happens when I engage this. There's a few ways to do this. Boom. That way, you can come over and down. You can come around and come up. So you can just turn, you can come over, you can come around. Lots of fun. Like that. So, other side. The hand that is furthest away. You turn, you look, capture, around. Okay? I haven't stepped, I've just turned. Okay? I've just turned. Upwards, downwards. So, with your training partner, practice with intent. Knowing yourself, am I trying to hurt you or am I trying to be a friend to you? Right? Make that decision for yourself, and then, hey, okay? As opposed to, that looks good. Whoa. Now notice the difference that takes place when you grab with the other hand. Same one again. Bends me over. Same one again. It does a different thing, but it works. Same technique, 2 applications, okay? More than 2 applications, but 2 applications in this moment. Other side. Boom. Nice. Did we see what happened there? Very good. Okay, so. Did you see that? The elbow into my elbow, bang, which brought this in close, and then boom. Very nice indeed. All right. We call that the Schwarzenegger move. For those of you who are into classic 80s action films, Arnold Schwarzenegger would always do this particular technique where a punch would come. It was always very slow, and he would go, I'm taking total digressing here, he would go, but it does have some grounding in reality. Anyways. Alrighty, right hand punch. I'm stepping backwards. I'm blocking, grabbing around, and pulling him in close to lower him down. Now, the next technique is for our kick to come over and into there. What I want you to notice is that it's not just doing it by itself. I'm actually going to kick him in the head or knee him in the face as I do this. There's a couple of variations on this as well. I've got quite flexible legs, so I can do a crescent kick up here and hit there. But if you can't, it's just as viable just to bring your knee up and come down. Crack. Okay? But I'm going to down. And remember, this doesn't happen out here. Okay? It happens here. Close to your body. Down. There's nothing wrong with kneeling on the elbow. Bang! Now let's do it classically. 1, down, foot, and notice my foot's gone all the way over, and I'm going to reef my foot backwards so that I kneel I'm going to be kneeling on the foot that goes over the top here. So I'll go nice and gently for you, Jereb. But see how, I don't know if you can see, can you see how his arm is now pinned between my thigh and my calf? Can you see that? So if I just, sorry about this, Jereb, but if I just sit, just sit. It's a bit of fun. I still got to hold his hand here, so he really has no strength in this arm at all. And he's gonna try and hit me or something, get up. He's gonna try, and here's where I'm just gonna go boom, or boom, or boom, or boom, or boom. The punch doesn't matter where it is. It could simply be just to put your fingers into that shoulder there and go. Damn.
Oopsie.
Left-handed.
Oh, I missed that once.
Around, down. Nice and close to your body. Kick. Here we are. Oh look, we've changed position. Smack, smack, smack. Yeah? Right-handed. So remember, step back, block with your same side hand. Down, around. Need to put a little more pressure on the knuckles and stop supporting my wrist. There we go. Yeah. Now, I have very, very weak wrists. Wrist locks work really well on me. So this little thing here, it's actually really painful. And now what are you going to do, Jereb? Oh. Ow. Yep. Left hand. Oh, mate. Oh.
It's hard to do slowly.
It is, isn't it?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. If you get your fulcrum right, it just works beautifully, regardless of whether you do your knee on top or whether you get your foot all the way over and sweep it away. The body mechanics are such that you've made their hand go like that, and then you are flipping the elbow, which is drawing their shoulder backwards, and you're putting downward pressure at the same time, which then takes them down like that. If you do it fast, a couple of things could happen. You could really damage the elbow joint, but if they go with it, they just fall. It works very well. It's that wonderful thing of leverage.
Try to do that one slowly.
Real slowly, yeah.
Real slowly.
Really slowly, particularly if you're not on a matted surface. Real slowly. So I've taken you down, got you here. Someone's coming from behind. Notice I'm going to do 2 back kicks, okay? And notice, I want you to see where the first one's aimed for. You ready? So down. It's aimed right there at the foot, at the heel. Now, if you've never been kicked there, trust me, it's not fun. The danger with this is that if I do it hard enough, he might actually fall on top of me. So, you could go up to the knee, crack. This one's not aimed up here, okay? That's perfectly fine right there. And I want you to look at your kick and see if your toes are pointed down or pointed outwards. You want them down. So, boom. And as he falls, I'm going to step out of the way and hit him anyway. And then hit him, bang. That's pretty much one opponent. Other side. Boom. 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 That kick doesn't have to be high either. That kick could also be down low. Bang, into the knee. Work with it. So, down you get. So, bang, bang, bang. There's a wall there. Now again, other side. Other side. Bang. Bang. Oh, bang. I dodged it! That's all right. 1, 2. Now, This one here, I really don't want you to actually practice the throw without supervision and without a matted surface. And I really don't want you to throw me down onto the deck, but pick me up. Whee! Turn around this way a little bit. So, see how I'm not straight on? I'm on my side. You want to get under there so that you're actually lifting so that I'm on my side. Do 3 squats. Other side. 1, 2, 3. And see how, can you see when that hit comes in? You're hitting straight up into the underneath of the, you're heading up into the tricep area. And that, just do it, Jereb. It makes you lift. That's the point where you scooch in down low and dislodge them from the ground. Whoa! You'd be amazed actually how easy that is once you get used to the movement. Nice. Right hand? Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You good?
I deserved that. I did.
Did you though? 1, 2. Bang! 1, 2, 3. So the actual throw, jump off, Jereb, would be up whilst pulling forward. There's the grabbing the elephant and throwing him over your shoulder. Boom. 1, 2, 3. And over we go. So, alright, so boom. Next, so that's one opponent. Next comes a right-handed punch. It actually doesn't matter if it's a left-handed or a right-handed, but for the sake of this, we'll do one of each. Okay, so step in, forward. I stepped forward, I crossed my hands over, and I've grabbed the other hand into the back here, and the actual movement is not in the arms, okay? This is just me stepping it up. The actual throw takes place with the legs. Watch what happens with my feet now. Around. Now I'm back to back with him, and I'm going to take, I've got my hip up against his hip, and I'm going to just simply turn and take him over. Notice even slowly, he went over. Other side. 1, see how I've stepped in close? Grab. 2, step in around, and over we go. Try not to hit this. I'm going to go fast. I won't throw you, but I'm just going to do the movement quickly. Okay? One side. It's about getting past them, okay? So this throw is not about, come again, it's not about, look at my cool hand movement and my setup, and now I'm going to, it's actually about getting past them. So again, fast without the throw. Other side. It's about moving around them. If you can take hold of them as you're moving around them, all the better. Okay? You okay?
Yeah, just I haven't got put on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good job. Work with it. Make it work. Make it work.
That was fun.
Now here's the fun part. Left-handed strike. I'm going to do the same technique. Now I'm on the inside. Right-handed strike. Same technique. Hand on the shoulder. And over we go. Same technique, but this time moving to the inside rather than the outside. same technique, but this time moving to the inside rather than the outside. You made it work. Now notice what happens. Let's do that again. Notice what Jereb did just then. He comes to punch. He actually just went straight into that without the crossover bit, and that's totally fine. That was a good throw.
There you go.
I nearly didn't recover from that one. Ow. Excellent. Got one more to do. Yeah. Last one we got. So we've done the. There. Yep. So someone's coming, and I'm going to be aggressive and kick them. They're going to catch it because because they are. And they've caught me. And they're going ha 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 ha. Come this way. There we go. It's caught me. We're not actually going to do this because we're not on mats, and I don't want to risk it here. And there's a big brick pole there.
A lot of things could go wrong.
A lot of things could go wrong.
I'm not going to do it.
Now in our kata, we just grab and pull in. The reality is that he's caught me and he's there. So I'm probably going to hit him a couple of times, bang, 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 and then pull him in. Let go, Jereb. And then as I drop, I'm pulling him down with me. Throwing him. There's two things that can happen here. One is that I let him go and he goes sailing. The other is that I don't let him go. How are you feeling about your rolls, Jereb?
Good enough.
Keep control, right? I'm just going to lower myself down. So I've got myself here. There's probably enough room.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's imagine that I've thrown him, but I haven't let go. So, right? I'm using. This is really hard to do slowly. I'm using the momentum of my throw to get over on top of him, and here we have 1, 2, 3. Yep. You have a go, Jereb. Kick. Oh. I've got you. And he's throwing me. And he's landing on my throat. Be aware of that. Yeah, that's so helpful.
What's the alternative? Do you
Yeah.
prefer that one?
Get off you. The falling throw, the falling monkey throw, as it's called, when done well, is very effective, but it's the sort of thing that it's not going to pop up very often, I don't think. But it's still good to learn. So, scaffolding. The kata is scaffolding. Now let's go through just the very first technique. Didn't really have the same form to it. First technique. Didn't have the same form to it, but it still kind of worked.
Oh.
Yeah, we're taking it
Yeah,
as
yeah.
We practice this so much. Again. Different kick. Oh, ouch. Nice.
That's never a good sign.
I'm not sure if this is going to work, guys.
Oh.
But it did. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's gonna leave a bruise. Nice. What do you think? Not bad, eh? So, you've got some basic movements to work with. Remember that these are just some applications. If you, in your practice, come up with others, that's okay. And if you come up with some and they don't work, that's actually also okay. Sometimes it's better in a controlled environment to actually learn then what doesn't work. If it doesn't work in a controlled environment, there's very little chance it will work in an uncontrolled environment. Let's think about that. But just remember to always keep up with your training. I want to encourage you to practice your kata consistently. Get to know it, because as you train is as you will fight. And whilst really nice lines and good form is really excellent for kata practice and for tournaments and stuff, it's very good for martial arts, it's not as important for actual self-defense. And that's fine. Kata is not self-defense. Kata is martial art. There's a huge difference between the two. People have written whole theses, because that's a word, on the topic. But I'm digressing. Just remember that you can only fight the way you practice. And if you don't practice, you can't fight. That's my paraphrasing of Miyamoto Musashi. Anyway, thank you for your time, Jereb. It's been great training with you. Thank you for your time. I hope that this has been an encouragement to you, and I hope that you are still developing skill even when we're separated. See you here or in the dojo soon. Get together. Ready? Domo arigato. Well done.